Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Paradise Highway. Just came out and just found out about it. Never heard of it before. Morgan Freeman, Frank Grillo, Cameron Monaghan from you know what he's from. But he was in Gotham, but he got his start on what the heck? I can't even remember now. You know, oh yeah, the Shameless. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is about a woman truck driver who is forced to have illicit cargo to save her brother from some prison gang, and then of course the FBI is hot on her trail, and you know they find out what's in the back of the cargo. I don't know. It says right here on IMDb it's a girl, so but I think that kind of ruins everything. I'm pretty interested. A lot of good people that I like in it. Interesting concept. Hour and 54 minutes. It's a 5.2 on IMDb, which is surprising, but only 333 people have rated it so far. 333. So, you know, let's see. Let's give it some love. We'll see what it's about, and I'll let you know what I think about it. So, all right, I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Paradise Highway. We're at the 58-minute, 51-second mark. Just about halfway. But kind of what they said. Frank Grillo is the guy in prison, and his sister is the truck driver. And it seems like he has arranged, like he's been arranging her, you know, smuggling, I guess, or whatever, you know, like they stole, you know, bags, money, probably drugs, all that kind of stuff. Now he's getting out of jail in the next couple of days, but he gives her one last task. This is all up in the beginning, so it's not a spoiler alert. That's where the girl comes in. This group that she meets with to take the, you know, whatever the dish she's going to smuggle, gives her a little 10 to 12-year-old girl to smuggle. So now she goes to do it and things happen, right? Something happens to the whole, you know, exchange, if you will. So she's kind of now got the little girl with her. Not sure what to do, but figures if something happens to the little girl, her brother's going to end up dead or something like that in prison, right? So trying to figure it all out. Meanwhile, you have Morgan Freeman and what his name is, the guy from Shameless. I forget his name already. So they are the basically the cops on the case. So they're the detectives, if you will, and they are trying to, you know, find these human traffickers as well as the, you know, as well as the little girl, of course. I'm trying to get his name because I forget it already. Yeah, Cameron. So that's who's who, and that's what's kind of going on. So pretty interesting. Never, you know, you never really like these kinds of movies. I mean, the evilness behind the plot line. You know, human trafficking, a 10 and 12-year-old girl. You know, so that makes it hard to watch. So I don't know, but that's the only negative of it right now. Right now, it's interesting. We'll see where it goes, and I'll catch you up at the end. Stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Paradise Highway, right? Just talking about trafficking on the screen, which is awful. I can't stand it. Obviously, I don't think anybody, well, some people, you know, but, ugh. Anyway, so, you know, prepare yourself for that kind of stuff, that it's about probably one of the worst things in the world. And so, and that's one thing I will, you know, I don't get political or anything like that, or religious. Well, maybe sometimes when I watch faith-based, but anyway, that's one, obviously, that is awful. Especially having kids and daughters. So, but we've talked enough about that. And what was her name? Juliette Binoche, I think is her name. I think first name. Yeah, Juliette Binoche. She plays Sally, which is Frank Grillo's sister. She's the truck driver. And I thought that was kind of neat. I never even, you think of a truck driver, you usually think of a man as a truck driver. But I know there's women truck drivers out there as well. But this one, you know, centers around her, and I like it because some of the things, because they have like a group, not a group chat, but a group conference call with all the female truckers, you know what I mean? Like they got 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them, whatever, so they could talk all the time. And I was like, oh, that's, at first when I started doing it, I'm like, I wonder how they do that. Like, I got a group chat, but that's what they have a running conference call that you can join in at any time and they talk. So I thought that was neat. I'm sure everybody else already knew that. But really, back to the basis of the movie, besides the awful, you know, backline or under whatever, the evilness that's behind all of this. It's you know, so she, as I had said, picks up the girl and was planning on following through, but then they start, like I said, that kind of fell through. Then they start to build a relationship, but in order for her brother, Frank Grillo, to not only get out of prison but stay alive, they had to do something with this girl because they're expecting the delivery of this girl. And again, we have Morgan Freeman and what's his name on their tail trying to find them, so on and so forth. So, you know, not much else to tell there. You got to figure out what's going to happen, how they going to make this, you know, make this work, or are they going to make it work, or blah 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 blah. So, and watching the relationship between the two of them is fun and interesting. And I thought the little girl became cute. At first, I was like, oh. You know, but then she's really cute. She kind of grows on you a little bit, of course, and you know, so that's really what it's all about. Then you're going down thinking, oh, what's going to happen here, all that kind of stuff. I did have one other thing I was going to tell you, but I completely forgot. Yeah, okay, but I enjoyed it. Very interested. I'm glad I watched it. I'm surprised. Oh, I got it. I remember now. You know, I'm surprised this is, I didn't hear it coming out in the theaters. It's more of like a direct to DVD, especially with all the, I mean, Frank Grillo and Morgan Freeman, and that's what I was going to say. Now, if I did turn you on to watch this film, or you're going to watch it, you haven't seen it yet. If you've seen it, great. But if you made it this far in my review, I appreciate it. I think there's something wrong with Morgan Freeman's hand. And this might be public knowledge. I don't know. I didn't Google it or anything like that. But in the final scenes, it seemed like there was something wrong with it, and he was hiding it. A lot of cross arms, a lot of behind your back, you know what I mean? So, again, I didn't pick up on it early enough in the film to watch the entire film and look for it. So, if you watch this review and that happens, check it out. Love to hear what your thoughts are. I don't know. Definitely worth a watch, going in with the expectation of what this whole movie's about. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent movie. 6. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.